Local Government Multimedia Education Program. A Project Management Solutions Proposal. When properly planned and implemented, your interactive web-based multimedia education program will make your local government more convenient because it will be easily accessible from anywhere. It will increase government efficiency through web-based customer service, provide engaging instruction on the operation of local government, and be cost-effective by providing greater service and no increased direct costs. As the project is undertaken, there are several issues that require addressing when you are considering project management as a solution. This presentation will highlight these issues and provide general information about each. What is project management? Why use project management as a solution? Is this multimedia program suitable for project management? What is the project lifecycle and work plan? What is the multimedia program lifecycle work plan? Why use project teams for multimedia projects? How will the project schedule be managed? And finally, how will the project be closed? What is a project? Projects are temporary endeavors developed to create a unique product, service, or result. There must be a defined beginning and end date, and they create products, services, or results that are different in some way from the usual company product. In this instance, is this multimedia model a temporary endeavor or an ongoing activity? The multimedia model is a one-time grant-funded endeavor with beginning and end dates. Is it developed to create something unique from the usual business activity? This multimedia model is not the usual service of the governmental entity. Is it a product, service, or result? The plan is to create one multimedia educational model which is a product and which will provide a service. As you can see, this local government multimedia education model project is exactly the typical activity that project management is suited for. What is project management? Project management is a set of knowledge, skills, methods, techniques, and tools to effectively plan and manage project work. Why use project management? Project management provides a structured approach to planning and managing projects from beginning to end. Your project will be headed by a skilled project manager who will be responsible for overseeing resources, time, and people. With project management, you have effective planning, effective scheduling, effective use of resources, effective decision-making, effective management of a project team, and effective plan revisions. Every project has a life cycle from beginning to end. In projects, there are 5 basic cycles that may vary slightly depending on the technical nature of the project. The cycles are: initiate, plan, execute, monitor and control, and close. In a multimedia project lifecycle work plan, during the initiation stage, the project manager is hired and initial team members are hired. In the planning stage, the project scope is established, people and resources are integrated based on objectives, and a detailed analysis of the proposed multimedia model takes place. This would include system requirements and the like. And again, the work schedule is developed and the initial Gantt chart is established. During the execution stage, the design of the instructional model and the prototype of the website, including all media software, are included. In monitoring and control, there's a build out and production of the website. The website is tested, it is debugged, and other corrective action is taken. Finally, during the closing stage, the project is posted to the web and it goes live. Annual or routine maintenance is arranged for, and technical support is confirmed and trained. Managing the project scope. This occurs at multiple phases of the cycle through establishment and monitoring. Scope creep can be a major problem in projects. Scope creep occurs when the project grows or is reduced beyond original expectations. This is crucial to monitor due to scheduling and the available resources. Always be careful to look beyond the title of the project for the determination of the scope. Consider what aspects of the organization need to be accommodated in determining the scope question. And finally, consider the stakeholders. If all stakeholders are not involved, and the success of the project could be in peril or the scope jeopardized. The Multimedia Project Team. There are two approaches to teams in project management. There is the functional area approach. This is well suited when many of the same product needs to be developed and produced quickly. An example of this is a car assembly line. Second, there is a team approach. This is better suited to web development. A multidisciplinary team is responsible for taking one product from the beginning to the end of the development cycle. This is an independent project team. It is headed by a skilled project manager who oversees all the phases of the project. In a multimedia project team, a typical hierarchy looks like this. The sponsoring organization, which oversees and authorizes the entire project. There's a project manager who is responsible for the resources, the people, and the project schedule. The project team members, specifically in multimedia, would be a content expert and editor, the user interface designer, a graphic designer, an instructional designer, an HTML page author, a tester, and a data analyst. There may be some cross-function based on team member skills or project needs. The project manager, again, is primarily responsible for leading people and managing the resources and schedule. Project timetables. Project schedules and timetables are essential to setting aims and activities into an achievable schedule given the available resources. In project management, the Gantt chart is the primary method of keeping schedules. Gantt charts help analyze and plan projects by helping to plan out tasks that need to be completed. They give a basis for scheduling when tasks will be carried out. It allows you to plan the allocation of resources. It helps work out the critical path for project completion. It helps to monitor whether the project is on schedule. This is an example of a Gantt chart that keeps team members and stakeholders abreast of project completion status. It outlines the specific tasks and milestones. It could also include the name of the individual responsible for the task. Next, it charts dependent and concurrent tasks or milestones. Finally, it shows the weekly and the monthly calendar for the life of the project. As you engage in this endeavor, keep in mind these pragmatic keys for successful projects and project management. Every project needs a plan. Planning increases the likelihood of success. Every project needs a vision. If you can't see it, you can't build it. Scale the project plan to meet the project's needs. Good project objectives are always SMART. They are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Every project has issues. Manage the issues or be managed by them. When fully implemented and online, your web-based multimedia education program will serve as a one-stop shop for citizens and constituents, from visitors to families to seniors, students, and business owners. And remember, increased accessibility means increased customer satisfaction.